The war in Ukraine is, of course, setting into motion the first global energy crisis of its kind. It's now threatening the economic recovery of small businesses and also threatening the budgets of even ordinary citizens. In a bid to push for an urgent and also a common European response to the energy crisis, the Italian Prime Minister, Mario Draghi, held a quadrilateral meeting in Rome with his Spanish, Portuguese and Greek counterparts. They discussed plans to make Europe more resilient to energy shocks, which include allowing joint purchases of energy bonds if needed.
L'Unione Europea ha reagito con unità e determinazione all'aggressione dell'Ucraina. Ora deve trovare la stessa unità, stessa determinazione nell'affrontare le nostre crisi. Sono tante, una è energetica, ma non è l'unica.
Mario Draghi also asserted European Union's stance to adopt for bolder energy measures to cushion economies and consumers from the shock of Russia's invasion into Ukraine.
La sfida dell'energia va oltre l'emergenza della guerra e tutti i Paesi membri dell'Unione, tutti noi intorno al tavolo siamo persuasi della necessità di procedere a una diversificazione del gas naturale e a un incremento rapido della produzione di energie rinnovabili.
He further announced some key measures to mitigate the surging fuel, gas and electricity prices by explaining as to how the funds could be used to cut the fuel price and help families pay the skyrocketing energy bills. And all of this, of course, believe it or not, will come with additional taxation. And that, of course, will be extracted from the increased price of raw materials. Draghi has also been pushing for EU-wide stockpiling of energy resources and a deal for all 27 nations in the bloc to cap gas prices. And he also echoed some similar thoughts in terms of how these nations can, in fact, generate more revenue to cushion the shock of high energy prices in Europe. Meanwhile, the Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez has said that the four Mediterranean leaders have committed themselves to diversifying their energy sources and that the European Union must take concrete measures to curb energy prices.
Para el Gobierno de España es fundamental que el Consejo Europeo del próximo 24 y 25 de marzo adopte respuestas concretas, urgentes e inmediatas que permitan una acción eficaz para hacer frente a esta situación. Queremos trabajar con todos los socios europeos, en particular con el Gobierno alemán, sobre la base de un principio básico, que es el sustento de nuestra principal fortaleza en estos tiempos.
Meanwhile, speaking alongside the Spanish Prime Minister, the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said that it was time for the European Union to move away from gas dependency on Russia.
Denn der Krieg in der Ukraine bedeutet eine Zeitenwende auch für die Europäische Union. Ganz konkret werden wir uns unter anderem mit der europäischen Sicherheits- und Verteidigungspolitik und der Energiepolitik befassen. Denn wir müssen unsere Verteidigungsfähigkeit stärken, und zwar durch Investitionen und vor allem bessere Kooperation, auch in enger Abstimmung mit den USA und der NATO.
And also issuing a warning, the Greek Prime Minister said that high prices for heating and electricity could lead to the reawakening of the nightmare of populism, if it is not already awakened in Europe. The talks between the four Prime Ministers were held ahead of the European Union meeting, which is scheduled to take place on the 24th of March. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.